everyone. Welcome to another episode of Roaming Riverdale. Today we're here with an alumni, very exciting, Sean Kim from the class of 2022.
Hi, how are you doing?
Sean.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
And thank you for kind of rushing on this impromptu interview.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So Sean, since you graduated, can you tell me kind of what you've been up to?
Yeah, so I graduated class of 2022. And funny enough, 3 days after our graduation, I left for basic training, which is about 6 weeks. It's called Beast at West Point.
Yeah.
And during those 6 weeks, we learned how to transition from a civilian into an officer in the Army. And that's the 6 weeks where we really learned the Army values, different trainings, got to shoot a lot of different weapons, land navigation, climb up mountains. It was a great time. Difficult, but very rewarding experience.
Yeah, it seems very physical too.
Yeah, it definitely is a physical challenge, and we have a big culture of physical fitness, but I would say it's more so mentally challenging. I think most people are able to get through it physically. It just depends how much you want to be there and how much you can get through.
Yeah, okay. So is that something you always kind of envisioned for yourself, is going to West Point, or?
No, actually, funnily enough, growing up, my dad would always joke with me, "Hey, Sean, you want to go to the Army?" I'd be like, "Dad, there's no way."
Yeah.
At first, like my freshman year, I was like, maybe community college. My sophomore year, I was like, maybe trade school, and then somehow I ended up in the military.
Yeah.
And it was definitely the best decision I've made.
Oh yeah, and now you're a junior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask you, as an alumni from Riverdale, did Riverdale itself kind of prepare you for such a unique experience that you're doing?
For sure. I think the most important thing Riverdale taught me, it's actually two. One, I definitely failed a lot in high school, and that's a misconception most people have. They think I've been successful in my life or everything's gone according to plan.
Yeah.
But actually, I failed a lot in life, failed a lot in high school. But the most blessing thing was that every time I failed at Riverdale, there was someone there to pick me up, whether it was my classmates, my teachers, my guidance counselor, Miss Garcia. And this was like the perfect environment for me to fail and then learn how to reflect and grow from it instead of just giving up in the first place. And with my relationships with the teachers, the staff, students, it really taught me how to be a more personal human being and how to be a good person. So I attribute a lot of my success and who I am to my experience here at Riverdale.
Well, you're definitely failing forward, right? And
Yes.
this is the perfect environment to try to do that and to see kind of where your niche is. Now, in the military or in West Point, you're a junior right now. And so where's your interest kind of leading you right now?
So thankfully with West Point is I get to explore all different kinds of things, whether it's academics, military, and physical. Right now I'm a business management major with an engineering track in systems engineering. Everybody at West Point, which is cool, graduates with a Bachelor of Science. So even though I'm a business management major, I've taken biology, chemistry, physics, psychology, all different types of classes to make me a more, and my class is more holistic people, so we could navigate any situation that we're tasked with. But my future goal is, after West Point, we have to serve a minimum of 5 years active duty, 3 years in reserves. And right now, I'm trying to decide what specifically I want to do in the Army, what specifically my branch is. And right now, my top 3 branches are infantry, combat engineer, or field artillery.
Wow, that's super impressive. And after you graduate, you automatically go into what rank in the military?
So
like an officer, a basic?
What's really cool about West Point is every single person who graduates there will commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army.
Wow.
It's just cool to like look around with my classmates and to be like, you're gonna be an officer, I'm gonna be an officer, and we're gonna be making a difference in this world.
I love that. So here's my final question. What has been kind of the highlight of your 3 years? I'm sure you going to the Navy Army games is probably up there, right? But what has been kind of your moment where you're like, this was a good choice for me?
Honestly, I've had many blessed experiences. Like the Army and West Point is great. I managed to go, I was blessed enough to go to Barcelona to study business, South Korea to study economics. I've rappelled out of helicopters, so many really cool things. But for me, the moments, it's really about the small moments for me. Like my first 2 years, I adopted, definitely because it was very tough. I was like, man, I could have been somewhere else. I could have been doing something more fun or easier. But after spending a lot of time reflecting, especially about those small moments of relationships with people, I realized how blessed I am. Those small moments where we have a 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. day of schoolwork, classes, taking care of your people, working out, but coming back to my room, sitting in my chair, slumping down, looking at my room, and it's like, wow, this was a tough day. And we just laugh about all the dumb things or all the hard things we did throughout the day. And moments like that is what really matters, because no matter what, I know that the person to my left and my right, that we're going to take care of each other, and we have a really cool saying in our school is cooperate to graduate. You know? Like all the accolades and success and the numbers, it's cool and all, but at the end of the day, it's all about people. It's all about being a good person and taking care of the people.
It's all about the teamwork, right? Of course. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Always.
Yes. Okay, so now we're at the point of our episode where I ask you 5 rapid questions. You give me 5 rapid answers, okay?
Awesome.
All right, ready? So what is your favorite place to eat in either River Edge or Oradell?
That's tough. I love the River Edge Diner.
Red.
Classic place where me and my dad always get breakfast.
Oh,
that or I love Schreiber sandwich.
Oh, okay, good. Schreiber sandwich. Who doesn't like a good Italian? Okay, who was your favorite class or teacher at Riverdale?
That's hard to say. I had so many amazing teachers and classes. I definitely love Ms. Clausy's algebra class.
Okay.
Learned a lot. I think that was, for me, that was like a balance between when I was a knucklehead and where I decided to figure my life out a little bit. Had a lot of fun, learned a lot. And then Miss Garcia, my guidance counselor, definitely had the biggest impact on me.
Oh yeah, she's great. She has your photo in her office too. I see it every day.
Awesome.
Yeah. And what's your favorite sport to either watch or play? I know you were an athlete in high school.
That's a tough question too. I love basketball and soccer. Basketball is definitely my favorite. I've been getting into football a little bit, but
really?
I always have to say basketball.
Basketball is your heart. I get it. Okay. What's your favorite season? So summer, winter, spring, fall?
I like the spring. I like the mix with the warmer weather and a nice breeze.
Yeah, I get it. You could go outside and have
definitely
a
not the
adventure.
winter anymore.
No.
Not at West Point.
Oh no, because you're always out there, and I'm sure doing a whole lot of like basic training stuff outside in the snow, especially up in West Point. They get a lot of snow, right?
Yeah, very cold.
Yes, very cold. And then your final question is, where do you see yourself in about 10 years?
Hopefully with a beautiful wife, kids, and just making a difference in this world in one way or another. I think, to put it simply, this is what Mr. Russo told me, and what I think our class model when we graduated was, you gotta leave your mark behind. And I hope that whatever I do in life, wherever life takes me, that I can leave my mark on this world and just help the people around me.
Well, you truly left your mark here because everyone still talks about you, Sean. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. It's
and
a pleasure.
being here and for your service in the future and presently. Everyone, that's another episode of Roaming Riverdale. We're here with Sean Kim, alumni of 22.